They buried us alive. He didn't fear waking up underground until he realized someone else was breathing beside him. And he opened his eyes in total darkness. His body was trapped inside a tight wooden space. The air was thick, dust filled his lungs. He couldn't move. And then he heard it, breathing, not his right beside his ear. And then, a voice. "You're awake too." He kicked and slammed against the walls around him, feeling the wood start to give. Bits of earth started falling in as he pushed harder. His hand finally broke through to the surface. Cool night air rushed in. He pulled himself out and collapsed on the ground, gasping. He had no memory of how he got there, only that he was not alone when he woke up. He turned and looked at the marker above the place he had come from. Dimitri Graves, Project Echo Volunteer 30037. The name didn't sound familiar, but the face carved into the stone, it was his. And around him were rows of similar markers, each labeled Project Echo. Some of them looked like they had been disturbed. Hours later, he wandered to a road where a black vehicle picked him up. A woman stepped out. She wore a uniform with a red symbol on her chest. She stared at him like he wasn't supposed to exist. "Subject 037, she said. "You weren't supposed to wake up." And they brought him to a building deep underground. Everything was quiet, cold. The people inside looked more surprised than curious. Then they showed him something, a screen. Footage from earlier that day. Another container. Another version of him, same face. Same eyes, same voice. The version on screen looked up and smiled. "I let him out. You chose the wrong one." The staff explained the project. "It was called Echo," one of them said. "We created identical versions of people, complete with memories. We placed them in resting chambers to see which one would survive reactivation." He was stunned. "You put us down there and on purpose?" "You volunteered," they said. "But memory transfer isn't perfect. Sometimes they forget." Through he ran, down long halls, past locked doors. As the elevator closed, he caught one last glimpse of the other version of himself, standing in the distance, watching. Smiling, he didn't chase him. He just whispered, "We're still connected." That night, in a small room, he looked into a mirror. At first, nothing felt off. But then, the reflection smiled, before he did. Final report. Project Echo Subject 037A. Recovered Subject 037B. Location unknown. Echo Link. Unstable monitoring ongoing. In the weeks that followed, identical individuals were discovered near the facility. Same face, same memories. None confirmed as the original. Because the real Dimitri, he may have never left.